Hi everyone, it's a good soup here again. And we have lunch break as usual. And you know what? I'm Marie and there is a Jay.
Hello.
And what are we gonna do today?
Well, you tell us. You kind of run the show over here. Well, I work, so usually on my lunch break, we call each other on almost a nearly daily basis. And we decided to kind of kick this off this week, actually. And yeah, we have a little thing called lunch break where we watch videos or check stuff out and do some commentary on it. So we usually have Marie pick the stuff for us. And what do you have for us today, Marie?
Yay! So today, as usual, because we like it, we like Slash videos, I choose the story and I kind of excited to hear what they want to say because the title of the story is insane. Ready? Tell me you're ready.
Ready.
Okay. Here we go.
Am I the asshole for telling my sister I can't attend my brother-in-law's funeral? So this is a 23-year-old woman. My sister, who's 28, her husband recently passed away in an accident. This is a shock and absolutely devastating for us. The funeral is coming up soon. I'm sure all of you know Taylor Swift is currently on tour, and tickets for that were notoriously difficult to get. I've been a fan since I was a kid. My first ever concert was her Red Tour. Her music has gotten me through some of my hardest moments and also part of my best memories. It might sound dramatic to some people, which is fine, but I truly feel Taylor and her music is a massive part of my life and shaped who I am. Me and my friend managed to get tickets to the Eras Tour. The funeral is the date of our show. We want to get to the stadium by 5 at the latest. It'll take about 40 to 50 minutes to get there, possibly more depending on traffic. And of course, I also have to get ready before that and have a specific outfit/costume I'm planning to wear. The funeral is in the afternoon and the timing is very close. I wouldn't be able to make it to the stadium in time. I told my sister gently, I'm sorry, but I can't make it to the funeral. She didn't take this well at all and completely went off at me, calling me selfish and a bunch of other things. I get she's grieving, so she's probably saying things without thinking. But even our parents are calling me unsupportive and selfish for not coming.
And what else? And
What do you think about the situation?
I have to ask again, who died again? Was that the brother-in-law?
Yes. It's sister's husband.
I understand the commitment,
Sister, husband, and Taylor Swift.
but it's also a very big. It's not like it's a. It's not like it's a second cousin or like a distant relative. It's like your sister's husband. Um, like I said, I understand the commitment. I understand the frustration. Um, what do you think?
I think is absolutely asshole. I will explain why.
Did they say they went already?
No, they plan to. They said we can't go. Like they said, like, oh, I can't go,
hmm
and sister and family starts to be upset.
Understandably.
First, I understand the tickets, Taylor Swift. I don't understand the craziness about the Taylor Swift, but
Let's take Taylor Swift out of it. It's a very big day, important event for this person.
really important.
Because
But
if it was just based on Taylor Swift, like, get over it. But let's just take that out.
but you can find another concert. You can go to another concert. You can. It's like it's not it's not the last concert in your life, and not concert of this specific artist. You know what I mean? It's not the last tour.
Well, I would argue you don't know because I'm pretty sure the brother-in-law wasn't expecting to die.
I'm talking about concert.
That was terrible, I admit.
No, it's like, and you have some things going on that it's not only mental, like be around and help, like mentally support, but it's also physically. You need to support. You need, like, they probably need some help. You know what I mean? It's really important situation, because sister really vulnerable in that moment. It's really complicated, and you decide to. It's a selfish. It's a selfish in a way. It's, you young, you have all the time. You can go to the concerts. This particular artist, I know it's not easy to buy the tickets, but there was going to be the options. But to support person who's your family in this really complicated situation, it's not even a question. That's how I see this situation. But I'm
No, logically, you're correct. It's a very big family event. Like fully committing to Taylor Swift instead of like it's like I said, it's not a distant relative. It's your
yeah,
sister's husband, which is
yeah,
like whether or not like you are close with the husband, like it's still your sister.
yeah.
Um, and I guess that also depends on how close you are with your family. I don't know. I might be talking from a biased point of view, but if we're just like looking at this like face value, big concert or your sister's husband's funeral, just on face value alone with no nuance, like it would always be go to that family member's funeral, right?
Hmm.
I think that's just like the flat out correct answer. No nuance, no extra details. You know, she didn't say like, I wasn't close with this guy. I'm not close with my sister. You know,
It's
this
still,
came out of nowhere. Like we're just assuming that this is like a, quote unquote normal family with normal
yes,
familial relations. Okay.
but
I mean,
but
we can get as new as we want, but we got to go by the details here.
I'll be honest. This person spent more time explaining how they like Taylor Swift to prove they're right, because they probably understand they are don't, and they don't say anything about the guy that he's like her family lose. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
Like, she spent like probably two to four sentences to explain how she loved Taylor Swift and how her music is uh really touch her soul or whatever.
right. And on the other side
Nothing,
is a dead guy.
and nothing about person she doesn't. So she's understand she do something wrong, but she's trying to like say like, but it's my favorite artist.
Right. That's definitely one good way to look at it. The other way to look at it is she doesn't really care about
Yeah,
either her family or this
yeah.
person that passed away.
But we'll
Uh,
see what we have to say.
I wouldn't say that she thinks she's wrong. I think she's definitely going. I don't think she thinks she's wrong. I think she understands that like socially it's not right, and she just wants validation.
Yeah.
And like I said, there's not a lot of nuance in this post. I don't know if there's updates. It's great. Maybe we'll just continue the video and see what else they say.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go.
Awesome.
Um, okay. I want to point out something that I feel is important is that it's very clear that they all live close together. Like, I know
I like the shirt with the mushrooms, like really sweet mushrooms with the eyes.
Nice.
if someone
Same
passes away and they're in
town.
a different state
Oh,
or
yeah, of
something
course.
like,
Yeah.
but they all live in the same town or area.
They're not even mentioning that it would be difficult to attend. No. What's
No, no,
difficult
no.
is the traffic because of when the funeral might end.
But also
or-
I'm pointing that out because it's like they probably knew each other really well. Like this is not like a brother-in-law who I met once or twice. Like I'm
Yes.
just laying the groundwork.
And it's your sister's late husband, so you have no
Yeah.
idea when the funeral's gonna end.
Oh, you're funny, bro.
I mean, holy crap.
Yeah, no, that's rough.
You're a bad person.
I just don't think that person has the ability to step outside of their own world. Like that's
That's a
a
kind
level of
way to
like
look at it, yeah.
well, it's not even like an excuse. It's like that level of delusion of being like, no, you don't understand how hard these tickets were to get. Like
Right.
I'm like something was messed up along the way.
Yeah,
for
they
you.
even said Taylor Swift was like really formative and really important in my life, like throughout my
Yeah.
life. It's like that's your older sister, who's been there your whole life. Like what?
Yeah.
I would never say that Halo raised me more than my family, even though I spent a lot of time playing Halo. I'm not about that. Like maybe
Master
Halo
Chief.
raised me.
Yeah.
She's probably been locked in and this life-changing event happens and she's unwilling to like be like, oh, this changes things for everyone. Like her sister probably has a bunch of stuff she was looking forward to that's got thrown out the window. It's like, man, like
Like,
that's
Like a
having a
life
husband.
with her
Yeah, I
husband.
mean, yeah, like,
Yeah,
He
like
said
a what?
it.
Yeah, that's insane.
it's such a devastating, like, that's, dude, to be 28 and to lose your husband.
Yeah, I don't
is,
wanna-
is crazy. That's different.
I would never be
Okay.
28.
Okay. A question is like, is it ever acceptable to miss something like a family member's funeral? I would say, and maybe I'm bad for this, but like if it was like, oh, your 95-year-old great grandfather died. Am I messed up for being like, okay, like we hardly had a coherent conversation for 10 years?
Yes,
Like,
Damien.
I've missed 2 family members' funerals. Like, life happens, stuff comes up, there are things.
Have sense what you say. What if it's like person you've seen like once in your life or twice in your life or never? It's just like some family member, even if you live in the same area.
Sure.
But sister,
Yeah, that's as close as it can get.
yeah,
Like, and even if it is, like, I don't want to say like just the brother-in-law, like it's just something, but even if it's just the brother-in-law, that's still your sister's husband. Like, your sister by proxy makes it really important.
I think what if it's like a parent? You have the same state of mind. Is like, yeah, it's parent. I'm never taking like I've never seen them again. Okay, but it's like it's cancer. I can't lose it. That's kind of
Probably. Hey, listen, with this person, probably.
yeah.
Like if we are gonna take Taylor Swift into account, which to this specific story is important, like we do have to like concede to the fact that she is very like renowned, popular, means a lot to a lot of people. So like if I'm gonna play like devil's advocate, like I totally understand. Like yes, there can be more concerts, but like this is a big tour. Like and people know that Eras tour is like a really big Taylor Swift tour. It's the one where she dives into the stage like she's swimming. Like it's crazy, whatever. I'm not saying that makes it right. I'm just saying I understand her perspective. Like you are logically correct. There's other concerts you can do other things. Like your brother-in-law only dies once. You know, this family event is it's important. Um, but I ultimately like I think like if you're in that position and whatever decision you make, you got to be ready to deal with the consequences of either decision, right? Like you could go there, be there for your family, be upset that you missed this concert, you lost out on money, there's no refunds, it happens. Or you can be like, hey, listen, I fully committed to this. I'm not letting anything get in the way of my day. Go and enjoy the concert, but realize that when you're out of that concert, you're probably not going to have, not probably, you're not going to have that same relationship with your family,
Yeah.
friends, whoever's involved with that person's life. They're going to look at you at a completely different life. And if you're willing to deal with the consequences, that's one thing. Um, but you know, maybe to a degree, you were right about her putting it on Reddit. Like she knows she's wrong, but she wants to justify it because she wants some type of validation. Um, and I guess unfortunately, they weren't really willing to deal with the consequences without validation from strangers. And like I said, like I'm not against her necessarily making the choice if she goes to the concert or the funeral. I'm not against make your choice,
Hmm.
but you just got to be ready to deal with the consequences.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're estranged from your, that goes to being even estranged from your family. Like you could be upset, like, oh, they don't call me or they're not that supportive. Like, why would I go support them? Like it works both ways, right?
Yeah.
So I guess that's my piece on it. There's more.
Yes.
Okay.
We just continue what they're gonna say.
Okay.
Things that are unmissable, maybe finances are too difficult, like that happens. But to be like we're in the same town as Taylor Swift concert, here's my 2 fixes for that. 1, funerals have music, play our song once.
Yes. Yes.
2,
our song.
Can I get the chord real quick?
thing number 2 is, you know, not to make this about me, but look at the way I dress. Am I headed to a funeral or a concert right now? I don't have to switch. Oh, traffic's a little bad. I'm already dressed.
It's pretty smart.
And you can dip out at a certain point when everyone's gathered around, like throwing the dirt on the coffin. You can just like,
I think
you
it's fair.
can make it to both.
Also, they were like, listen, we want to get there by 5 p.m. because we want to get to our seats and have at least 40 minutes. Like, the way that they're outlining it is not like they want their day to be perfect, and they're so inconvenienced by the death of their sister's husband.
That's
just messed up, man.
It's totally, there's really no excusing this.
Push the funeral.
Because I have missed a funeral, but it was in a different state, and it was like, I didn't miss it because of like, oh, I'm going to a concert. I missed it for like, reasons that my family was like, oh yeah, of course, like, and nobody had a problem with that. And it was like a very old relative. It wasn't a tragic sudden death. So we've got some comments here. You're the asshole, and your sister and likely the rest of your family will never forgive you.
Yes.
This is a joke, right? Please let this be a joke. Also, Taylor would be ashamed if she knew. You are the worst. Ooh, that's how you get to her.
That might have convinced them.
I'm sure that got her. Like, oh, Taylor disapproved. And they're just like, okay.
Or Taylor's like,
I want your money. I don't care.
She have money. She has.
I want more. Leave your family.
I don't feel comfortable to have a fan who's like sacrificed something like that. I'm gonna be upset about if I hear this story and I'm like, for example, I'm not Taylor Swift, not gonna be a Taylor Swift, but if I'm like in the same level and I hear this story somewhere, someone tell me, and I'm like, oh, that kind of fans I have, I'm gonna be disappointed. You know what I mean? Like, I want to bring something good. I don't want to like bring this, like create this kind of people.
right.
You know? Okay.
To go to the funeral.
Oh, dude! What if the sister calls and gets it in, like tweets at it, and then in the middle of it, Taylor Swift is just like, before this next song, I want to give a shout out to Kelly in the front.
1 second, can you bring the spotlight to
Kelly,
243?
This next song is dedicated to, and then they show the brother-in-law's face on the big like jumbotron. And they're like, it's dedicated to him, who you're missing like today, like just like you're a bad person, and I hope he curses you and haunts you forever.
Can I offer an alternative to that?
Yeah.
Sister goes to concert, everyone's just like chanting, Taylor, Taylor, Taylor is late. Taylor is nowhere to be found. Boom. At the funeral, everyone's just like sitting there grieving, and then all of a sudden coffin, poof, open. Taylor pops out with a microphone and then starts singing our song.
I love that it's our song.
Ask me to name one other Taylor Swift song.
Name one other Taylor Swift song. Our song is.
It's her best one. She peaked early.
This might be really controversial, but I think we can all agree that our song is the only good Taylor Swift song.
It's the best one.
Yeah.
I actually think that like I would edit. I'm gonna edit that out.
Yeah, that's gonna get it.
I don't even know her song. Sorry.
There's something about shaking it, or I don't know, something about December. I don't know.
I'm not. I know a couple of her songs, but they're not really popular. I believe so.
No, I think all of her songs are popular. We're just not into them.
Yeah. Well, I'm not into the metal rock, but it still exists. Taylor Swift still exists. Taylor Swift.
Well, Taylor Swift is huge, man. You can't deny that.
No, she's pretty. Like, she's tall, but she's not like huge.
Marie.
She's a big deal. I got it. It's enough to deal with.
I don't need Taylor Swift fans descending upon this channel and like shitting on us.
Actually, if they're gonna leave the comments, please do. Even if it's bad comments, we accept everyone.
You know what? Yeah, let's do some comment farming. I'm sensitive about my weight.
You know what? I'm sensitive about my nose. You know what? If you have the best Taylor Swift song, leave it in a oh my god, in the comments, and we're gonna listen it and give you a reaction. Like, not just to write it down, we like it or we don't like it.
Yes.
Bombard us with the Taylor Swift songs.
There you go. We'll take links. We'll watch them. We won't stream or do a commentary because she'll rip down our channel.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
You're the asshole. I'd never speak to my sibling again if they chose to go to a concert over my partner's funeral. I agree. I can very much see this being real. When my husband died, his sister-in-law skipped his funeral because she had tickets to a popular movie that opened that weekend.
That's
and
worse. That's way
and
worse.
she wanted to avoid spoilers. So she went to a Marvel movie instead of my husband's funeral.
was Marvel.
Oh my God.
She already knows how.
I think this person they're just not tailored toward that time.
Yeah, it was probably Endgame.
Yeah. It's insane. It's insane.
That story ends.
Yeah, like, dude. Oh
I
my
swear,
God.
I would spray you with a hose like cat neighbor. Every time I saw you. Never
Dude.
again. Oh my goodness.
That's atrocious.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Yes, it is atrocious.
That's
like-
crazy.
I don't think there's a level of mental gymnastics you can do to like write this in your favor.
Yeah.
Like there's just not like there's no details you can leave out. There's nothing.
Look, we are all fanboys of things. Like, I know, like, I'm a big fan of a lot of like pop culture stuff. I know you are too. But I also have a sense of reality. And I know that those are things that I do for fun. And if my real life has to take a front seat, it's like, hey, this is just for fun. I can give this up at any time.
Yep.
Like, that's crazy.
100%.
Like, the price you are paying to go to that concert or that movie is so much more than the $50 you spent for that ticket, which is how much movie tickets are now. Who do we
So yeah, the story is insane. The person is insane, and the question, she's a devil. She's a devil asshole. She's, no,
She's the devil's asshole.
right. Yeah, no, it's bad. It's bad. It doesn't worth it. And
Or maybe it was. And maybe they had a great time and they're like, you know what, family's too much of a burden anyway.
oh, you think they have a great time on a funeral?
No, Marie, I'm talking about her going to the Taylor Swift concert.
Okay.
I'm saying maybe family wasn't worth it to her. Like I said, there's a lot of details missing out. I mean, they're kind of right to a point where it's like, what details can you really share that would make us side with you?
Yeah, probably
You know
not.
what?
Probably not. Because if you have something to say, if you can say like, he was really not my friend. He was like, he destroyed my relationship with my sister.
He slashed my tires,
Yeah,
Kill-
he's like, I don't know. He just don't
kicked my
like me.
cat.
He's don't like me, and I don't want to go, even if I understand it's hard for my sister. I better take the Taylor Swift concert. Let's can like here you can at least understand. In this particular situation, with this information she gave us, I don't understand. It's sad story. Sometimes we do those too, because life not only funny, but sometimes it's kind of hilarious in a way, is scary because the choice you need to take, or choice you need to take, or you need to, what do you need to do with the choice?
You need to make a choice.
The choice, the choice you need to make can be really complicated, because for this person it was. For us it's like obvious, but for her it was a choice. She feels like pressure, but she goes with a friend. What friends say, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um,
What would you miss a funeral for?
if there's, for example, the option for me, like I don't know, one at a time, like it was, for example, like meeting for a green card. There's one at a time, and I have any different moments that I can achieve it. This interview, I'm gonna say, listen, it's the situation. I understand, but this thing is like really one time. Like you need to be lucky to have it.
Right.
I'm not sure the person is gonna understand that. You know what I mean? Because,
Yeah.
but I understand if it's something one time, never again. If it's like concert of Ozzy Osbourne, this guy was friend of Ozzy Osbourne, and there's lost his like he had the lost concert. It wasn't best, but it was lost, and he's actually probably believed that he's have a lost concert, and you just like, and this guy was a friend was a big fan of him, and I go on a concert instead of funeral. I can understand that. Okay. Like there was a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of little details that can clarify the situation and why choice goes to concert, not to the like via close your family. I don't know. What do you think? Where do you go instead of a funeral?
I would probably miss a funeral like of a close family member like that. It would have to be pretty important, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would say the rescreening of the first Power Ranger movie with Ivan Ooze. All right, that was the show. We appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have any stories for us to check out, it could be a news clip, it could be just anything. Just share it as long as we don't get a copyright strike and we can leave some commentary on it. I think we'll be good to go. What do you say, Marie?
Power Rangers. I agree. Power Rangers are cool.
All right. Well, goodbye.
Bye.